somewhere in South Carolina, I believe, still. About North Carolina. Well, my bad. With Dowdy and Hootie. I'm Whitey. And we have a question from a Whitey365, an avid Whitey365 viewer. He likes the videos we do. Is Kevin Eds, who has a question for us about Tony Bennett's relationship with the referees. And he wanted to know, guys, whether you think he's become more demonstrative, I think is the way Kevin put it, this year as opposed to maybe his first 2 years, and if Tony now feels as though maybe he's earned some of his stripes and maybe feels a little more comfortable in getting in the referee's face, for lack of a better phrase.
Let me first say that.
Yes.
Let me first say that your question is like twice as long as the
actual one.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize. What do you want me to do here?
You're really long-winded.
All right.
But I'll defer to my elder here first.
Yes, I think he is more comfortable with the referees, and he should be, because he's like the 5th most veteran guy in the league now, and I think he does need to push the limit, see how far he can go. He's not a guy that usually gets a technical foul, but I think he knows the referees well enough now to know what he can get by with and how far he can push them, and maybe how to work them a little bit. And I know for a fact that in one controversial call that perhaps cost Virginia a game a few weeks ago by Jamie Luckey, that Jamie Luckey came by the Virginia bench and was overheard by someone I know to say, "I might have missed that one." So I'm sure that Tony kept that in his hip pocket for perhaps the next call. By
Which
Jamie
game
Luckey.
was that? Which game was that?
Which game was that?
There's a Virginia Tech game. We're
Yeah,
talking
the Virginia
about
Tech game,
the play where Dorenzo Hudson bumped into Sammy.
No, yeah. Oh, the charge.
the charge, which wasn't.
No, it was Zaglinski was.
Well, charged into by Hudson.
Yes,
Right.
and they called.
Right, that was an obvious
Zaglinski
offensive foul. Yeah.
For a blocking foul, and basically Jamie stuck it to Tony again. I watched it before the game.
Bad call.
Bad call. Jamie Lucky's, not a very good official, and I watched before the game, and Jamie Luckey went up and shook hands with Tony Bennett. They exchanged pleasantries and smiled, and I'm thinking, this is the guy that totally screwed you your first year against Maryland, and now he's acting like your good friend. Well, now he's screwed him twice.
Well, you exchange pleasantries with referees at games sometimes, and I mean that doesn't mean they like you. I mean, I think they're just humoring you, if you will.
I spoke briefly with Roger Ayers the other day, who's from Roanoke, and actually haven't seen very much. And Roger's kind of been keeping a low profile ever since he was involved in that game where Western Kentucky had 6 players on the floor.
Well, Hootie, any final thoughts for?
I just know that I'm surprised that Doug didn't speak to Carl Hess, his favorite referee, yesterday before the game.